Okay, red lights on, stand by. Signal given. And the gates fly back. They're off racing now. Fair Justice, just a stride slow. Likewise with Callaroo and Kick a Gal Son going back towards the tail. Now hitting the ground with speed, it was Time Scale, together with also Yemen Lass on the outside. They're 1-2. Galaxy Affair lobs into third, being followed by the favourite Birds the Word for Poi. They were followed then by Callaroo, who's kicking up on the fence fifth. Bill the Bee in the black and white silks, he's in the clear. Followed next of all by Kick a Goal Son, and well back then to Fair Justice. 700 metres to run. It's Yemen Lass who found the front outright. Leads the way by 3/4 of a length. Time Scale. Galaxy Affair just covering additional ground, being followed by Callaroo, Birds the Word, then Bill the Bee, Kick a Goal Son, and last of all Fair Justice. So 500 metres to run before the turn, and it's Yemen Lass being joined by Time Scale on the outside. Then the top weight Galaxy Affair asked to improve. Callaroo locked away down on the fence, then Birds the Word needs an out for Poi. They were followed by Bill the Bee, well back then to Kick a Goal Son and Fair Justice. It's Time Scale who took over from Galaxy Affair. Here's Birds the Word on the fence trying to lengthen, followed by Kick a Goal Son, then Bill the Bee. Galaxy Affair in front, coming through Birds the Word, but Galaxy Affair, the top weight, will win. Galaxy Affair wins a half a length. Birds the Word second, third in Time Scale. They were followed in by Kick a Goal Son, Callaroo next, Bill the Bee, Fair Justice, and a long last was Yemen Lass. Number 1, Galaxy Affair, too strong. For Tash Faithfull and the Pearce brothers, they sent out 2 well-fancied charges in this race, Birds the Word and also Galaxy Affair. But around the $5 mark, $4.50 say, Galaxy Affair is your winner of race number 3 here. Strong win too. Nice ride by Tash. Got the horse to third after the jump. Yemen Lass and of course also Time Scale put a bit of pace into the race, and at the top of the straight was asked to improve and has done so well. 1 goes into the frame ahead of the 3, Birds the Word. A rail hugging ride there by Michael Poi, given every chance from about the 250 onwards, but just couldn't reel in this leader. 2 gets third, that's Time Scale, and 5 will get fourth, Kick a Goal Son. 1, 3, 2 and 5, 117.6, the winning gallop here for Galaxy Affair, who makes it 2 out of his last 3 here at the KBRC. Galaxy Affair for Daniel and Ben Pearce, Tash Faithfull in the saddle by Merchant Navy from Wild Ava and owned by the Pearce Racing Syndicate, and also Mrs. D. Pearce. Galaxy Affair, your winner ahead of the 3, Birds the Word. So it's a Pearce Quinella, Michael Poi in the saddle by Galar from Wise Talk, owned by the Pearce Racing Syndicate. Mrs. T. Russo Batagalulu, J. Allsop, R. Wright and the Bindari Racing Syndicate. Margins here, 3/4 by a half, 3/4 by a half. 2 gets third, Time Scale for Peter Fernie and Braden Garth by press statement from Before the Present, owned by Andrew Ingalls, Annabelle Ingalls, Miss A. Topham, T. Topham, G. Bowden and also Mrs. K. Bowden, and 4th in was the 5. That's Kick a Goal Son, who's run well for Peter Fernie and J. McNaught. 1, 3, 2 and 5. After the running of race number 3. Race 4 is next. That's the Tab Touch Handicap over the short course, 1,100 metres. Your early favourite is the big one at 240 ahead of Mr. Snips at 260. They're holding the weight of money in race number 4. La Patrona, the only other runner in single figure odds at 850. That's race number 4 coming up at 240. That's 35 minutes away.